So I don't know about you guys, but I am excited for what is about to come this week because it is looking like it is in fact going to be an explosive one. And it's a question of which way does it explode? Do we get some retracement or do we start this rocket ride to the upside? Signs are pointing towards the latter. So we're going to talk about a few things we haven't addressed in a while here because things are changing on a fundamental level outside of the crypto market. And this is historically speaking where assets like ADA and BTC and others begin to run in a big way. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So just looking at ADA right now, we're actually, I've watched it climb from 98 to 99 cents. It's floating right on the edge of 99 cents. And frankly, ADA is looking really good right now. Yesterday was a fine day, up 0.5% daily candle, very low volatility. Same thing today so far. Basically, we've ranged from this 97.7 level all the way up to about 99, not making major moves one way or the other. And the reason why is, again, we're still stuck in between these two moving averages, our 20-day moving average, our 50-day moving average. We're fighting along the bottom of our trend here. And this is all coming again on a very, very low volume weekend, $79.8 billion over the last 24 hours. It's one of the lowest volume weekends we have seen in a while. BTC, same thing. Not much in terms of volatility, very tight trading zones. Nobody, again, wants to be wrong one way or the other. And the reason why we're not seeing major moves right now is because we're stuck. Okay. And the reason I'm saying we're stuck is if we look at where long and short leverage liquidations begin in terms of ADA, it's filling in right around this zone that we're in, right? Basically, these short long liquidations started about 97 cents. Short liquidations started about 99.50. Okay. So if ADA decides to make a move one way or the other, if we get a push by market makers one way or the other, we can get either into long or short liquidations. Now I'll get to which one I think it's going to be in just a moment here, but BTC, same exact thing. And this range is even tighter than what it is on ADA. You can see the BTC long leverage liquidation started at about 104.250. Bulk of this really starts at about 104. And on the short side, you guys can see liquidation started at about 105.5. Okay. And BTC sitting at 104.8. All right. So nobody wants to be wrong. Nobody's pushing things one way or the other yet. When we get into the week, that's probably going to change as volume climbs, as overseas money, frankly, wakes up later today. We're going to find out what the direction is to start the week. Now, obviously, we have some major events that are going to definitely impact the market in a big way. It's looking like. And I'm leaning more towards this being a week of excitement. Now, why I'm saying that, first of all, if we look at BTC dominance here, we are seeing BTC dominance just barely hanging on. It is barely hanging on, prepping for this drop to the downside. I'm not saying this is the one that, just sends BTC dropping through the floor, but we're getting closer and closer to that moment. Historically speaking, it was March of 2021 when that finally took place. So we're still kind of in this chop zone. We may see BTC dominance kind of chop around in here before finally starting to make its move down. Now, obviously, there's no guarantees. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But we have seen a few changes that historically mean capital is going to flow back to crypto. So first of all, the DXY. So we talked about this major zone right here, which is a historical zone of rejection right at about this 109, 109.50 level. And what we've seen is actually a harsh rejection on the DXY. So the strength of the US dollar is in fact dropping. And why this is important is this is historically speaking an inverse correlation to the crypto market. People start to move their capital to more speculative assets when this is in fact taking place. In fact, what I'd really love to see here will be this drop down to our 100-day, maybe get a little bounce here and then start its path down because, guys, then we are creating a head and shoulders here. That may, in fact, be what sends DXY back down to the mean. Now, what is also happening, and something that hasn't been happening for a while, is we are slowly but surely starting to see the 10-year bond yields start to drop. Again, this is also where people start to move their capital back towards more speculative assets. Now, again, this hasn't dropped off in a big way yet. This is kind of sitting in a historical rejection zone too. Again, sometimes it's slightly lower, sometimes it's slightly higher, but we've seen what this has led to in the past, right? Guess what happened right here from basically November through December of 2023? The market pumped. What happened right here in 2024 kind of sucked in general, right? But you guys get the point. This usually means that the market is getting ready to run. So these are some things that we have to watch very, very closely. USDT dominance hanging on in a big way. Capital just sitting, waiting. And frankly, I know a lot of people have been referencing this and saying, oh, this needs to happen. We need to have a shift from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing. And that's when the Fed pivots. That can be good because people can start opening up their wallets just a little bit more. People start flowing again into some of these more speculative assets. So this is where, again, I think that this week could be very exciting. If we do get some good data from the FOMC meeting, if we get some good data from Q4 GDP, this could be very beneficial for ADA and alts throughout the space. This may, in fact, be the moment where these charts begin to break out and start their next leg to the upside. Again, last time when ADA was in a similar time standpoint, it really started right about February 1. So we're kind of in that 5-6 day window where the market is prepping to explode in a big way. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts about where you think things are, in fact, headed this week. I think we have some excitement. I'm anticipating prices going up, at least as of right now. We'll see if that does end up changing. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know for sure. A lot of it's going to be, what is sentiment like? The good thing is that the market's calmed down. The people that have been funding themselves out of their positions have kind of gone away and done what they need to do. And now it looks like people have picked up positions. Capital is ready to buy. That's always a good sign for the crypto market. So I did want to show you guys, I still do have my longs open, not a whole lot going on there. Again, there hasn't really been much in terms of volatility. So my ADA long still up 119% on BTCC. My two on Margex. One of them is up 26%. The other one is up 240%. Again, if you guys want to check out either of these, there are links in the description below. Again, you can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. There's no KYC. You can earn a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit above $500. It's available for US customers. So feel free to check those out if you guys would like, but let me know your thoughts. Where do you think things are headed through today? Where do you think things are headed into next week? I think we're probably going to have a little bit of fun ahead. So have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.